Cookie Swirl C. Welcome back to Cookie Swirl C. It's time for another Dollar Tree haul. I love going to Dollar Tree, and it's kind of been a while since I've been there. So now we're gonna check in and see what they have, and we're gonna do a bunch of crafting stuff today. So get ready to craft with me. Some items in here have nothing to do with crafting. Like this, I think that these little plastic zip envelopes are just good to have. They're great for keeping in stickers, for just kind of keeping things together, which is perfect because I did actually pick up some stickers. So here are some of the stickers that I picked up. These are so beautiful. Aren't they gorgeous? I think these are so pretty. I had purchased these before in the past. If you guys remember one of my Dollar Tree journal haul videos where I made this. Does anyone remember? Anyone remember this journal that I made? Yeah, that is one of those beautiful, gorgeous stickers on the front of it, except for these ones are all heart-shaped. So we can definitely make something absolutely gorgeous with these, whether they go on an actual journal or we just kind of use them as like an inside journal decoration thing, like maybe for like a tag or just something. These are just perfect. So I had to get the heart ones. These ones are so nice too because they're actually little locks and keys. I mean, come on. That is so cute, right? Locks and keys with that giant jewel right on there. Yeah, these are gonna be good. So in the meantime, I'm just going to store them in my little plastic zip case. I also got these jeweled border stickers. They had other colors, like you can get them in blue and pink. I liked just the regular crystal looking ones and the rainbowy ones. I thought these would be really fun, perfect to add also to anything really, you guys. You can add these to anything. There's no limits to crafting at all. That's what's so gorgeous and fun about it. Okay, they kind of don't fit inside of the little zip package, but that's okay. And let's peel this sticker away now that I own this. Oop. Aw, man, it says easy peel label, but I just ripped it. Okay, I'll have to peel it later. I love checking out the stamp section at Dollar Tree. They always have really nice looking stamps. You can find some real gems in there. This one's a bunch of flowers. Aren't these gonna be perfect, especially since summer is here? I'm excited to use these. This one, it says garden. It's got a giant sunflower, little watering pail. And these ones are little travel stamps. Also, we're gonna create something fun with this. I love that Dollar Tree is now carrying cutting dies. This is something new that I'm just starting to get into. So we're gonna practice doing some of these cutting dies in today's video as well. I've got 2 borders and some leaves. How sweet these iron-on patches are. I don't know if I'm actually gonna use them as patches for something, but I'm definitely gonna use them. I love how stacked up the sweets are. It's a triple scoop ice cream, and look at that. Look at how many layers that cake has. You're hungry, aren't you? I think you're hungry now. Okay, this is a non-craft related item. It was just fun. A dog toy that looks like a Reese's peanut butter cup, and it does squeak. I'm always finding Fruit Loop themed things. As somebody who has a little bit of an obsession with cereal, seriously, I'm not allowed to eat it anymore because I've overeaten cereal so much, but I still think it's cute, the little merch for it. This is scented gel pens, and what is this one? It's saying it's a highlighter pin and a bookmark? A Fruit Loops bookmark? Smell me. Okay, I gave it a big smell. I can't really smell it if it's supposed to smell like Fruit Loops because I'm wearing lotion on my hands, so my hands smell very vanilla-y. So I can't really smell these, but they might be scented. I got some more journal craft clips. These are great for holding open your little mini journals. Look at this unique find. I have never seen anything like this, and I was really happy to find this. It's a package of crayons, but they're skin tone colored. So look at that, look at that. Look how many different skin tones there are. I think this is a really unique idea. You can see all the hands just reaching for the sky because everybody gets their own unique color. Let's dump these out and look. Oh yeah, those are beautiful. Wait, what happened to that one? This one kind of looks like it was used and then resharpened. Look at that. Look at all those different skin tone colors. I love that. I thought this was pretty interesting too. These clothing items that I found in the doll section, they actually look like they are Chelsea sized. So I do wonder if these are going to fit one of my Chelsea dolls. I got this ice cream nail polish, mostly because I want to do a craft with it, but it is a bonus that I can actually use the nail polish. That looks really pretty. Back to the crafting. These are some little craft sets that I did pick up. I got 2 cross stitch sets, and look at how fun this is. This is a little doll that you can actually make your own little panda doll. So I already opened it, and you can see these are all the items that came with it, and I already pre-made it. Number 1, because I was so excited and I wanted to get started, and 2, so you guys wouldn't have to wait, so you guys would see what it actually looks like. But I think this looks really good. So here's expectation versus reality. If you want a really quick summer craft, this was really fun. This took no time to do. The instructions were really simple and easy, and the panda is so soft. It's really soft. It's got a cute little tail and the tiniest little paws. You see its little hands? It has some pieces left over from actually making it. So I have little circle felt pieces. This was for its eyes and ears and feet, and a little bit of some black fur. So let's start crafting and start making something with the leftover pieces. I'm gonna start with this little Chelsea clothing pack. I'm gonna open it up and try not to destroy the cardboard too much. Okay, because now I can use this for my journal. And I'm gonna fold it right up to this little hanger line. And I'm gonna fold that piece down like that. All right, so now we have something that looks like this. I'm gonna reinforce the fold lines with some tape. There we go. I put tape on it, so it's got tape down all the fold lines. So it's just gonna reinforce it and make it a little bit stronger. So we're gonna make a cover with some white paper. You might see some of the wording underneath the paper. So I'm just going to paint over it with some white paint, just to tone down some of that writing. And yes, my paints are still super crusty. I need to do another cleaning my paints video. So to paint the cover, I'm just going to take some pink and some blue acrylic paint and just kind of ombre fade them into each other. And I'm wetting the paper first to kind of make the colors just bleed a lot easier over the paper. That blue and pink actually looks so pretty that I went ahead and I created a couple more pages with that ombre effect. I did some paint splatters, and I even threw in some green that I thought would be really beautiful, and some black. And I like to completely saturate my papers and just make them soak, really get that color to run around and move. All right, my papers are all dry. Look at how great they turned out. I am so excited to put these together. First thing, I've got my cover. Let's go in with some of these stamps. These stamps are really pretty. The stamps work beautifully. Now back to gluing my inside cover. So I'm leaving a little bit of an edge around the journal, and then I'm just gonna fold it over and glue it on. All right, here's what I've got. Beautiful inside cover. Now I'm gonna take my painted pages and I'm gonna mix them in with some regular blank computer paper, and I'm just gonna fit the pages into the journal. And of course, now is the perfect time to use my little clips that I just bought. I got all my papers bundled together, and then you can just take any page and you can kind of make a template so you know how big to make your pages. So this was part of the cover, and you can just kind of eyeball it into your journal and just see how it's going to fit. Of course, you wanna leave room on the top and on the edges whenever it closes. So here's my template. It looks pretty good width-wise, but length it's still too long, so I'm gonna cut it down a little bit. Clip the template page and then just guillotine cut it, or you can cut it with scissors. You guys, look at how beautiful these papers are. Oh, do you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of mint chocolate chip. All right, so these are ready now to go into the journal. I also reinforced the edges with a little bit of some tape, just because I'm gonna be opening and closing this journal a lot. This is kind of a lot of pages to go in here. This is already pretty thick, and I haven't even decorated it yet. You know what? I think I'm gonna make 2 journals. I'll probably end up doing 2. So to sew the pages into the journal, I'm gonna be using some embroidery thread. I've got some right here. It's the thread that came with the little donut cross stitch set, which here's the expectation, here's the reality. How cute is this? I am so proud of myself for actually finishing this project. Okay, I didn't truly do cross stitch because I kind of got a little impatient of doing like the crosses back and forth, but I actually did it. So it's like this really beautiful embroidered pink sprinkly donut. So I have a lot of leftover embroidery floss from this. So I'm gonna use some of these pages. I'm gonna take some of them out because I think this is just too thick in the journal. So I took out some pages, so now it just fits a little bit better, which I actually have leftover pages right here too. So I could actually make multiple journals. This is actually like, I can make another journal with this size too. All right, stay focused, Cookie, stay focused. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the green ones. I pulled out all of the green and the blue for this journal. I got my pages all clipped together. I'm just going to sew them into this one. Got my embroidery thread. I also have some beads that I'm gonna be using, and I bought these really beautiful beads a while ago, so I think they would be perfect for this project. You guys have seen from my previous videos with making journals, I like to have some beads on the spine. So I'm just gonna sew these pages in, just pushing that needle all the way through. I'm gonna string some beads on, tie it off, and done. All right, now we've got a beaded spine. I have to add these details. This is so pretty on here. So I was playing around with some of this ribbon, which I believe I also got this at the Dollar Tree. You can also find this there. I'm gonna cut enough so I can actually wrap it around and tie the journal. I'm gonna use this lock sticker, and I'm just gonna stick it to a blank piece of paper, just like that, and cut it out. Look at how cute, it looks like a little charm. I'll do the same with the key too, so I'm gonna take the green key. Look at the key. Okay, I took a little twine and I just taped it to the back of the key sticker. Now I can tie them both together like charms. Okay, I'm loving this. Okay, this first journal is done. I have to use these pages too. So I'm gonna use another one of these little Chelsea outfits, which FYI, look at how great they actually do fit a little Chelsea doll. Fits him very nicely. So I'm just gonna repeat the whole process. I'm gonna use the back of this packaging for the junk journal. I'm going to paint it. I'm gonna make some pages. I'm gonna sew them all together. Okay, I made a second journal. It's got the beaded spine, the stamped inside cover, which I did get these also from Dollar Tree. If you have watched my previous Dollar Tree hauls, I'm sure you recognize these. Now we're gonna make some covers. So, okay, good idea or bad idea? Good idea, cutting a circle out of a piece of paper. Bad idea, cutting out an embroidered donut that has a million threads on the very back that you could easily snip and cut and undo your whole entire embroidery project. I'm thinking if I cut this very carefully, wouldn't that be cute on the cover? I'm gonna go for it. We're just gonna do it because you know what? You can't make a mistake in this life. There's no such thing. Okay, so here's the donut that I embroidered. I'm just going to carefully, okay? Keyword is very carefully. This is scary. This is scary. Am I gonna ruin this? Am I gonna regret this? Maybe, but we're going for it. We're gonna do it. I'm cutting around the donut. I don't need the sprinkles, so that's okay. I don't need those. I did it. I love it even more. I don't know how that's possible, but I do. I love this even more. Okay, to protect this a little bit, I'm gonna go around the edges with a little bit of some clear nail polish to hopefully just kind of seal in some of the embroidery fabric. It's really hard to tell on this donut that there's actually some darker pink sprinkles on it. You see that? There's actually supposed to be some dark pink sprinkles, but they didn't really show up because the embroidery floss color is so close between the light and the dark pink. So I'm just gonna go in with a marker and just color in those sprinkles. 100% better. Oh, I forgot to cut out the hole. Don't cut any strings. Glue it on with some fabric glue. I think the glue's a little dry, so I have to stick a pin in, hopefully loosen it up. It's like a glue booger. Still not coming out. I have to cut it. I spent like 10 minutes just trying to squeeze the glue out. What's going on? Don't let your craft supplies get old. Keep crafting. It doesn't even stick to the fabric. Is this too old to use? It's like gum. Look, I have another bottle of this fabric tack, but we have a problem because it leaked out of the bottle and kind of exploded. So yeah, I've got this gummy glue thing. Oh, but I think the smaller bottle's actually working. I think it's working. There should not be this much struggle to craft. All right, I got it to work, but I just need to let this dry now. Oh, I also forgot, I worked on this too. I found these also at the Dollar Tree, these little diamond art little sets. They had a tiger, a toucan, and flowers in a watering can. So here's how they actually turned out. How beautiful are these? They really turned out nicely. Here's the tiger, the watering can, and I think the toucan bird is probably my favorite. These were quick, fast, easy to do, so if you just wanted to try diamond art, this was a lot of fun. All right, let's go back to this first journal that I made. Let's try some of the cutting dies. Just because we're upcycling, and this is a junk journal, I'm just gonna use the back of the panda plushie instructions. Color in some green with a marker. So let's cut out some leaves, put my paper down, put my leaves down, and roll it through the die cutter. All right, let's see how it did. Yes, all right, look at that, look at those leaves. Look at how nicely that worked. Oh, I love that. All right, I'm gonna make more. There we go. I just kind of layered each one of those leaves on this page. I want to use the leftover fluffy that was used for the panda, and I want to make a little toucan bird that's actually fuzzy. So I'm going to draw out a toucan and just glue on the fluffy. You guys, this actually worked. Oh, I'm so happy I got to reuse and upcycle that fuzzy. There's my really fuzzy toucan. Okay, I used all of it. I used all of the black fabric. Look at my poor glue stick. Should I add it into the leaves? I could add it in. I'll let it be the superstar of its own page. It's so fluffy. Let's add a stamp to the very first page. I'm thinking this one, The Adventure Begins, because this is gonna be quite an adventure to explore this junk journal. I'm gonna use the back of this paper for the embroidery donut, just because the paper is a little bit thicker. It's like a cardstock. Oh no, that did not stamp very well. Much better. I'm gonna use some Fruit Loop crayons. I also got these at the Dollar Tree. All right, the crayons were a little smeary. They were just moving the ink around. That's not gonna work. I'll try a color pencil. It's still really smearing the ink. It's probably because, I don't know, the stamp ink is not really absorbing well into this junky cardstock. It doesn't matter, it's a junk journal and I'm going for it. All right, I cut them out. The sign actually looks really good in the leaves. I like that. But I'm gonna glue it right in the very beginning of the book because the adventure is truly gonna begin there. Now this ticket is really nice. I think I'm gonna make a little pocket to slide this in. I have some leftover paper for making the pages. Easiest thing in the world, just curve it a little bit and now I actually have a little pocket that I can put the ticket in. I wanna cut these little feet out. Again, it's leftover scraps from the panda. There you go. I'll just add it to the corner of this page right here. They're felt, so they have a little bit of a fuzzy to them. So it was too cute. I just didn't want to throw that away. Now I've got these two border die cuts to use. Let's open up the donut journal and we can add in some things here. Maybe we'll do some borders with these. So again, I'm just gonna take some junk paper, color some marker on it. We'll try this one first. Cute. It cut out kind of little rainbows on the top. We've got this one. This one actually looks like little ocean waves. Okay, that one's cute too. That one just kind of does like a little ruffle line. So I added those die cuts to my little donut book. It's kind of hard to see some of them, like this little ruffly one, but I really liked the little rainbow one. So I went and I made a couple more just because I think they make such beautiful edges. Oops, I forgot to trim that one, but they're so pretty. Now let's look at the second pack of 3. The top one here looks like it's gonna make clouds. Oh, that is so cute. So it does do little clouds. It makes a little cloud border and then it has like this tiny little stitch line with it. Look at that. That is dreamy. All right, next it looks like we're gonna make tiny little itty bitty flowers. Okay, we've got the negative of it right here, but inside of here still, we have the little blue flowers. Oh, there's little stars actually. They look like little stars. Look at that. Look at those tiny little blue stars. Okay, what am I gonna do with these? I have a starfish stamp. I think we'll do something with that. I want to put a little happy face on it too. There we go, a starfish among all the stars. I'd really like to put a tiny little happy face on all of them so then it's like a starfish with all of her tiny babies. Would that be too much? I think it would be. That's why I'm gonna do it. Doesn't that just make you so happy to see a bunch of smiley faces smiling back at you? And here's the cloud little border inside of the little travel book. So those are really cute. My favorite was the cloud one. Are you guys still with me? You guys are still here watching me craft? Okay, that means you are amazing. You are a super cookie fan. Can you say the word summer in the comments so I know you are hearing this right now and that you've been watching this whole time? I still wanna add in some of these jeweled border stickers too. They just look really fun and really pretty. I think I'll just add it to the inside of one of the pages. That is so beautiful too. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, I cut it a little short, but that's okay. It's just a junk journal. I had a chance to work on the embroidery. So I got the candy done and the gummy bear. You guys, how cute is that? Is that not the prettiest green that you've seen on that gummy bear? I think it's so pretty. I still have to make the lollipop, but at least I got these two done. I kind of want to make a little candy pouch inside of the donut journal. So very carefully, I'm gonna cut the 2 out. Oh no, I accidentally cut the lollipop. I didn't mean to do that. Now I'm just gonna take the clear wrapping that held in the cross stitch project and I'm just gonna cut a little pocket. This is what I have. Yes, the 2 sides are open and then it's open of course on the top. And I'm just gonna use this donut washi tape to tape down the little sides of the baggie. There we go. I created a little pocket for the gummy bear and the candy to fit into, so they can just live right in here. I still haven't used these jeweled stickers yet. I think it'd be really nice to just add this to just a blank piece of paper in case I want to journal on a little piece of paper. It'll have this really pretty heart design right on top. So I'm gonna go back in with the travel stamps. I'm gonna use the love. Let's try using one of the skin tone color crayons. Just color it in just a little bit. Here's a leftover scrap from one of the die cuts. When I cut the little baby starfish, this is the negative to it. I'm just gonna glue it across the page to create like a little belly band, cut it to fit. I'm gonna take a piece of paper and I'm just gonna create a little tuckable using the sticker. So there we go. I can have a little secret note right here in the back of the journal. Just pull this up. I can write whatever I want on here and then tuck it back into the journal after I'm done writing in it. Now I want to work on this nail polish bottle. It is a real nail polish that I can actually use. Let's swatch it on the nail wheel and see the actual color. Okay, it's very streaky. It's kind of bubbling as it's drying, but that's okay. I didn't buy it for the nail polish color. I actually bought it because in the past, I had made this clown cone out of the nail polish bottle. So this is a really old Dollar Tree nail polish that I had. So we're gonna do the same thing to this one. I'm just gonna go ahead and decorate it with some puffy paint. Dollar Tree does sell glitter glue. I had this in my collection. I haven't used it yet. So this kind of seems like the perfect time to try it out. I could save this for another journal. Oh no, it popped on it. Okay, I can already tell from the glue it's gonna be kind of, it's just gonna be gold glitter on a clear base. So I think that kind of makes the clown's face a little difficult to see, so I'll just add this as part of its hair. Okay, it's sliding off of the glass a little bit. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, there we go. I may have to let this dry before I can continue on with its face. It's probably gonna take a very long time for that to dry because it's glue instead of fabric paint or puffy paint. Now I'm just gonna use some puffy paint and add on extra details and a face. There we go, those are my 2 clown cones made out of nail polish. Oh no, that yellow is looking a little, it's looking a little old. Maybe I didn't shake it up enough. All right, we crafted so many things today. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed this Dollar Tree haul. Bye, cookies.